Hi Rachel, here's our caravan. I'll show you it in detail. I'll just give you a brief look like this and then we can go in deeper. So it's currently at the storage place. So I don't know if you can see all the panels here. It gets a little bit of debris and dust on it while it's stored, but it washes off beautifully. Every winter, every summer when it comes out, it's a little bit dirty, but I'm always surprised how easy it is to wash and clean. So there's no damage on the outside, trying to remember. So there's the motor mover, which is essential in when you get to a pitch, rather than having to reverse the caravan in. This little cog, you push this up against the tyre and then it runs off the battery, and there's one on each side, and you can basically use it like a remote control and drive the caravan in on its own into the pitch, which makes manoeuvring it in really easy. I'll get the keys out in a minute. So there's a front locker there which opens up and goes under the seat on the front. I'll show you in a minute. That gives loads and loads of storage underneath. The awning would go on this side and come out. You can have a variety of awnings. You can have one that covers, fits in this rail and basically covers the whole of the side and would come out to sort of like here, about 3 meters, providing massive amount of outside space. Or you can have sort of porch awnings which sort of come, well, you can have many, basically then any sort of size. They sort of obviously cover the door, and then so you can have them any size. We've actually got a really good porch awning which comes from about halfway down that window all the way to the back. We've also got a fall awning which is really good. One of the poles is damaged, but it still works completely fine, and they're about 1,500 quid, so even with the damaged pole it works perfectly fine, so it saves you a lot of money, that, and it gives you a lovely bit of outside space. So while you're in the awning, you can access the storage under that seat. This blows air from the heating system in the caravan out into the awning. To be honest, they sell it as a bonus, but it's not really enough to heat the awning in any caravan. Although we've never needed to heat the awning, but if it was autumn or something, an electric fan heater would just be fine in the awning. The heating in the caravan, well, we've hardly ever used it. When it is a bit chilly, you turn it on for half an hour and then you're turning it off because it's hot. So that's brilliant, perfectly fine. This is absolutely excellent, an outdoor barbecue point, a gas barbecue point. So the gas is in the front locker, and this is an external point. You just plug in there, and you can have your gas barbecue sitting just out the front of your caravan. That's a superb extra. So here's the front of the caravan. There you go. Don't really know. This is the obviously the coupling point. It comes with a hitch lock, so people can't hitch up and nick your caravan. That's the handbrake. So again, it's a little bit dirty on the window, sorry about that, I've not had time to clean it, but that just cleans up perfectly fine. Sorry, someone else. It's not cleaner than their caravan anyway. And yeah, we're a bit tight for space here, but I'll show you all around here. Yeah, as I say, there's no problems on here. So this is where your water connects. So you can have two systems. You can have a big water butt. You'll see that we've got one of them. You fill that with water and then it plugs into there, and then when you turn your tap on, it just draws water out the water butt. or you can have a system which goes directly, you plug into here and goes directly to an outside tap, and then you don't have to refill it. It just constantly draws from the tap when you need it. Got both connections for you. You use whatever connection depending on what site you're on. This is a fantastic outdoor shower point. This is excellent if you've got dogs or kids or you know, cleaning wetsuits or stuff like that. We've got the shower in there. You just plug it in, and that's that. That's the battery box. That's all that goes in there. Yeah, sorry, it's a bit tight. So the tyres were replaced a few years ago. You meant to, although you'll never wear them out, you meant to replace them every 5 years. So there's, I mean, that's up to you whether you do or not. But yeah, you've got several years left on the tyres anyway. This is the bathroom. That's where you access the toilet from, the toilet cassette. So when you use the toilet, you just pull it out. You pull the cassette out there. So it looks like a suitcase that you travel with, and you just pull it along to the waste emptying point, and Bob's your uncle. You empty it in there and then put it back in. Now I can't really show you the back very well. I'll just go on the other side. I might be able to show you there. Hang on. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there's no knocks or scrapes on the back, so I can't show you there. Right, let's have a look inside. So it's got what they call a stable door. I think most caravans have these. So yeah, you know, you can just have half the door open or the whole door open. So let's come inside. Ooh, it's warm today. So yeah, this is the wonderful lounge area. So yeah, you know, there's 4 of us. Our oldest is 19, youngest is 16. You can sit, so you know, you can sit 4 adults incredibly comfortably around there. You can fit more if you want. So and then these 2, this turns into a double bed. So basically this pulls out. Oh, like that. Oops, there we go. That pulls out like that, and then you move you move these cushions in, and they or these basically perform the infill. You can just have it like that, or you can remove this as well. This will take off, and we usually stick it over there, and then you can have an even bigger bed, which is what we usually do actually. So cupboards. There's a stereo point there, although we never use it really. That's your aerial, which is on the roof for TV, if you so want. Again, yeah, more cupboard space. Beautiful windows, your lovely scenic views of where you are. All this lovely space. The cushions, as you can see, I think are in excellent condition. They're not frayed at all. Oh, that's about the only fray I could find. Yeah, nice and clean. Oh, I said there's a, yeah, so from that outdoor locker that goes under there. That's a carpet for outdoors, but you can store loads and loads of stuff under there. Under this one is electrical gubbins and stuff. What haven't I showed you? Yeah, so in here, big cupboard, sort of like your food cupboard. This is a table that comes out. The table then goes flush with this table. Yeah. Goes flush with there, so you can, so basically fills up that whole area you can eat with, or you can just eat off there. Bit more space. Exactly the same in here, all the cupboards. Hopefully you can see they're all in really good condition. Basically, we nearly bought a new Caravan, and we saw this at a dealership. They had a video, and we basically thought, well, if it's in as good a condition as the video shows, we're going to buy it, and we did, and we've thoroughly enjoyed using it for however many years we have. So this is the dinette. Again, lovely place to eat. This turns into a bed. So this becomes the infill for here. And again, the cushions push forward, and it makes pretty wide single bed actually. You can then these swing up, and you can make another bunk bed. I don't know who'd use it. It doesn't look strong enough for a decent sized child, and you wouldn't want to put a small child in it. But so it's meant to be 6 berth, but I don't think anyone would ever have 6. Five would be very comfortable. So yeah, so someone could sleep there, but it's a lovely area to relax in. I'll come back to the kitchen in a second. These are the bunk beds. As I say, my 19-year-old now still protests that she's fine to sleep in here, and she does. but we think it's probably a little bit too small for her now. So they've both got windows. There's another one there, and then they have these curtains which draw around, which give them their own little privacy. Say my teenager loves she'll just stay in here most of the morning really. So yeah, that does that. There we go. Put that back. There we are. So come on to the kitchen. Whoops. So we still got some plates in here that seem to have obviously moved while we were using it last. There you go. So this space, which is empty, is a space for a microwave. The microwave gave up on our last use of the Caravan, so we haven't replaced it. We would be more than happy to fit a microwave in there for you. There's a couple of screws come out. This lifts up. You pop the microwave in, plug it in, close it down, put the screws in, and it's safe as houses. We'd be more than happy to replace the microwave before you had the Caravan, but I'd probably want to buy my own microwave to know the one. So if you want to do that, would be fine as well. But that's the microwave meant to go in there. Cooker, 3 gas rings, and an electric hob is pretty standard. Pretty standard for most Caravans, I think. Grill and oven.